Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a homeschooling homemaking mama of 5. This is about, I think, over a period of 2 days. So my hallway got messy because, I don't know, my kids were being silly and goofy, and I had a bunch of stuff that needed to go to donation pile and the trash, and I needed to sort through, but I had it kind of lazily stacked on my treadmill, and they were horsing around and they kicked it off everywhere, and I was really aggravated, but I had to move it anyway. And then, to make matters, I don't know if I say worse or not, I'm sure y'all with boys and even girls do this too. My 18-year-old was here and he was hanging out with my other kids and decided to ninja jump over my couch in this back room and attempted to jump over that large wipe off board that I had that I was trying to figure out what to do with. Well, he solved that problem for me because he broke it plumb in half and it cannot be put back together. So now it has to go in the trash, as y'all can see right there. I know it doesn't look bad from this angle, but you guys, it was like it had already been kind of broken before. My other son had stepped on it, like was standing on it, and it ripped it apart. And y'all know when something comes apart like that, it even if it does go back together, it never really goes back together. So it was constantly falling apart and we were having to put it back. And so as you can see, my one son, he took it out and put it on the porch for me. So we're going to strip it down and take the metal parts for scrap and the other parts recycle and do the best we can with them. And then I'm going to continue on to this treadmill. This mess is mine. I was just piling the stuff on there. It's been so pretty outside that we haven't, used it, but I was wanting to use it. Actually, I used it today, as a matter of fact. But anyway, so that's what I was doing here. Also, I'm very happy to say that for those of you that know, my husband and I have been doing 75 hard today, which is Sunday when I'm doing this voiceover. We're finishing up 72 days, so we only have 3 more. I tell you what, it's really not been that much of a challenge for me as much as an inconvenience. I'm not going to say that working out 2 times a day and all that isn't difficult. That's not what it is. But my husband, it's really been a challenge for him, and I'm actually impressed with it because up until the last week, I've stayed at home, and other than being just I didn't want to work out this time, I really didn't have a set schedule that I had to work out on. The only requirement was you had to like 3 to 4 hours between your workouts, so I could kind of do them as I wanted. But I tell you what, when I came home from work on Thursday, which was the first day I went to work, I had to work out as soon as I came home, and I had to get up at 4:30 that morning to get my first workout in. Otherwise, I would have been doing 2 workouts in the evening, and that kicked my butt and made me miserable. So I'm not underplaying the work that I've done in this challenge. It's definitely not been easy, but like compared to what my husband's been doing, it's I feel like mine definitely wasn't as much of a challenge compared to him. So, I'm really tickled with the way it's done, and I am proud of myself, but I don't know if I would have been able to do it had I started it now while I'm working and this whole time. So, yeah, and I only work part-time, y'all. He works full-time. I should say work outside the home. I do know I do plenty of work inside the home. All right, y'all, this is my Walmart grocery haul. And let's see. It was $331.
That's a lot of money, Mom.
Yep, Joe, it is. So we'll just start real quickly going through it. I like food hauls, but I don't like them very lengthy, so that's why I go through mine fairly quickly. I got this ranch chicken seasoning. We call it cracked chicken. It's the chicken with cream cheese and ranch seasoning. 18 eggs. My bread got smushed again. I got these socks for work. They're the real low cut ones because you have to wear socks, but I like a lot of the little flat shoes like my Toms and stuff, so I thought this would be good. Joe got this, not sure why. He got some of these yogurts. They are starting to carry little samples of like good brands here at Sam's or Walmart, so I got some of these. Some mixed chili beans. I've never seen these before. I thought I'd give them a try. Chili's something really easy I can make when I work. Mac and cheese because we were almost out. Black beans, we use a lot of that. I use it in my chili and in my sausage casserole. Great Value Rotel. Whoop. Let's see, some mustard because we were out. Hot dog buns for my kid. I've never tried this sausage, but we're going to give it a shot. Lots of sunscreen because my husband is Polish. That's not a joke. He really is Polish. So he burns super, super easy. And apparently now I do too with my medicine. Tons of peas and carrots. Sharp cheddar cheese. Jelly. Do y'all have a jelly bandit in your house? When my son makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's just more jelly. And he apparently takes this and just like squeezes it onto his sandwich, so I have to supervise him. This is my 13-year-old, y'all. Watermelon, which was like the cheapest thing there. Y'all know things are expensive when this is the pizza I go to. This takes me back to when I lived with my dad, and he had no clue what he was doing with two girls. And we would get these Tony pizzas, or is it Tostinos? I can't remember. Anyway, I thought I'd let my kids give those a try. They had generic taquitos, but not regular taquitos. My daughter loves those. Unsweetened almond milk, chocolate almond milk. That's just mess. These are 2 things for a birthday gift. They had these for 50 cents a piece, so I got 4 of those for the Frosted Flakes. 2% milk. Let's go over here. Bird feed. I got my husband these. He's been wanting to try them. Got one of these for my sons, and then one of these for, yes, Joe, I already showed him, honey, please don't. It's going to fall over. Thank you. Cream cheese for the cracked chicken.
Pizza.
String cheese for Joe. Brats.
Pizza.
Bananas. Pepperoni rolls. My kids and my husband love this. I don't enjoy pain when I eat, so I'm not a big fan of hot sauce, but my kids love it. This is for our chili. These, y'all, they only had 3 left, so I don't normally like to buy everything up, but I love these and I go through them so quickly.
Pizza.
I already showed you guys that. This is my, honey, you can show them the pizza again. Joe wants to show y'all the pizza again. This is my non-perishable stuff. So Mason wanted a tart burner for his room at $7. He also wanted a mirror. I got these shoes on sale for $8, and I got a whole bunch of different tarts. Y'all, I found the Gain tarts, and they were cheaper there too. But these tarts, if you guys are wanting to find them, are not with these. They're over there with like the Glade candles and Glade sprays. And I don't know about y'all's Walmart, but mine were on the bottom shelf. So we got some scented wax cubes or whatever. This smells really good. This, y'all, I cannot wait to burn it. And then, yeah. So I think, and then let's see. I got a couple shirts. They're just plain t-shirts for work. And then a pair of jeans. So the jeans were 10, the shirts were 4. Joe wants to show you his toy. All right. And that is my $330 food haul. Okay, so this is Saturday. The shots that you just seen before this were Friday. So Saturday was extremely busy. Man, y'all, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were all busy. We had Joe's T-ball games Thursday. Michael had a doubleheader Friday, and then this was Saturday. So we had another ball game. But anyway, you all don't normally see me putting up my food haul because I don't normally do it right after I show you my food haul. But I really didn't want to come home to all this stuff sitting here on the table. I was trying to clean it as much as I could, but then I realized that I had to be at the ball field at 1 o'clock, so I had to really rush. But you know, that was fine. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to for me. I'm used to having more flexibility with my schedule, but you guys, I think I'm going to really like it, and I think it's going to be better for me. I think I'm just one of those people, apparently I'm thinking a lot in this right now. I'm just one of those people that does better with a, busy schedule. I mean, they do say idle hands are the devil's plaything, so maybe I'm just one of those people. It's a funny little story, whatever thing about me. I know that in these videos I seem very outspoken and outgoing and like I don't know a stranger. The funny thing is, if you met me in real life, I'm so awkward and shy that I come across as really rude and snobby. I don't know how many times somebody has told me after they've gotten to know me that they thought I was a snob. And it's just, y'all, I get so uncomfortable. It's not that I'm unfriendly. Like, I do enjoy talking with people and having friends and stuff. It's hard for me to really get comfortable. So I said all that to say, this morning I went to Walmart to get groceries instead of at the grocery store that I work at that I get a discount. By the way, this is Sunday that I started cleaning. This is how bad that mess was because I realized I was almost late for my game, so I had to stop. But anyway, so we went to Walmart because I don't know, I wasn't comfortable enough going to the store to shop and get my groceries just because I hadn't worked there long enough to really get the lay of things and to know people. I don't know. Is anybody else like that? Does that make any sense? Like, there was no reason. There's so many people in the store anyway. Nobody even known that I was an employee. And I would have actually had to walk over to the deli and the bakery for those that have been working with me to recognize me. And I can't even tell you my thought process behind it. Like, there's no legitimate reason for why I was not ready to go there. So, y'all, I saw this trick from Gypsy Love. She takes fabric softeners. Y'all, I apparently forget how to speak. Fabric softener sheets. Dryer sheets. There's the word. And then like wipes out her little containers with them. And I think it really does work. I would not recommend pulling that bowl straight off there like I did. My hands are incredibly calloused, and I can handle that stuff. But if your hands, I'm not gonna say delicate, but I don't care to get my hands dirty or rough and everything else. So, that's why I could handle that heat. But if you don't have calluses, that would have been really hot. So to explain what I'm doing, I usually start with my island and I clear it off, but for whatever reason, I started with this. And I was watching Be Younger Mama, I believe that's her name, on YouTube. I enjoy her videos quite a bit too. But this is what I do. I've been doing recently with while I've cleaned, has been watching YouTube videos. Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I don't have anything on at all. It just depends on my mood. I've noticed that I do really like the videos where people talk along while they're cleaning. I've had a couple of y'all say that you like that, and I think that's just something I'm gonna keep doing because a lot of times I'm not actually getting to watch it. I'm just listening, and it kind of keeps me motivated. So, I guess that's the whole point of these things. There are several videos though that I watch just to watch because I like the people and stuff, and if they don't talk, it doesn't bother me. So I'm not talking crap about any of those videos where they don't do a lot of talking. I was just saying it was something I noticed that I like. So, on to the specifics of what I'm doing. That is penalin and water that I'm using to clean my surfaces. It's usually my go to. Though, y'all, I'm going to vent for a minute because I was pretty upset about this. Uh, Nobody had bothered to put their dishes in the sink, and I'm gonna have to figure something else about this to do because this has happened several times. And I know I've made jokes about it on here, but this was actually a time that really upset me. So, if there is a single dish in this sink, it doesn't matter if it's obvious that it needs to be hand washed or anything else. My kids will pile up their dishes. They will not even bother opening up the dishwasher to look and see if they're dirty or not. No one was home. I was here by myself and I wanted to get it done. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have. I should have made them do it, but I didn't. So anyway, yeah, I've got to figure something out. I think I'm gonna leave like a little board right there with a little note. Did you note? Did you check to see if the dishwater washer was dirty or not? That type of stuff. But yeah, I was pretty upset about that. Y'all, I apologize. My son is in the shower singing at the top of his lungs. So if you guys hear like little noises and stuff in the background, that's what that is. So anyway, there's really not much more explaining to do. I put the stuff over here on the side, then I load it up in the dishwasher, and then there's some things I wash by hand, some things I don't. I try if there's not room for it in the dishwasher, I do take my plastic out first and wash it by hand. I was always taught never to put plastic in the dishwasher. You don't put plastic, you don't put wood. What else is it that you don't put? I think is it pewter, whatever they use like for some of the. I have a bread knife that came from Pampered Chef, and it had like that. I think it is pewter. I'm sure somebody knows what it is. A handle that, like, if you wash it, then you get the tarnish and stuff all over your hands. Oh my gosh, not tarnish, varnish. That I don't even know if that's the right word, y'all, but I know tarnish is, I don't know. Somebody correct me. Somebody knows what I'm trying to say. I'm going to leave it on here anyway just because it's silly and goofy, and I don't know, y'all. Y'all can laugh along with me too cuz shoo, I need to laugh. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, washing those plastic things. That's my famous Tupperware, my fancy dancy Tupperware. You can tell what little food thing I'm going through, buy my Tupperware. Like right now, it's rice pudding, and that I think it's this chocolate pudding as well. And I'm trying to think of who makes it. They make a rice pudding as well too, but I just get the Kroger brand, and it's just delicious. But yeah, I eat that stuff, and then you can tell I've got all of it. And then I went through a yogurt phase where it was the Kroger brand, low fat, low sugar, vanilla yogurt, and that was our Tupperware forever too. But I don't know, it just seems silly to go buy all that Tupperware when you know you're going to end up recycling it anyway, or you're going to bust the lids or, lose them. So I see things on the internet all the time, people making fun of going to grandma's house, not knowing whether the country crock thing is leftovers or actual butter. But I don't know. That's just the way I've always done it. It just seems like a waste doing it any other way, I guess. But those were all the dishes that I had to load. And then the final thing I did, I was swept. Swept. Say it, swept. I know better. I know that's not a word. Well, I did this. I cleaned my stove. It was pretty bad, and it needed a good thorough cleaning. So that's what I did here. And then yeah. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say my goodbyes here. I absolutely appreciate all the love you guys have been giving me, especially in the support going back to work. It absolutely it means so much to me. And thank you guys for listening to all my ramblings today, because I know that I'm having trouble speaking and I'm not sure why. I think I just get so excited to do these things that my words come out of my mouth real quickly. They can't keep up with my mind. But anyway, well, I hope wherever you all are at, you are having a blessed one, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Look here! I am done. I am done. I am done. I am done. Oh crap! That's all.